Chuck, another question, Your Holiness. To be compassionate, do you have to believe in a personal God?
Don't know that. To be compassionate, must one believe in a personal God?
Yes.
I think yes and no both. To many people, yes. I feel very purpose of concept of God and Creator is to develop firm sort of conviction, the value of compassion. So to some people, they believe God, a personal God, or this very life created by God. So each individual, develop some kind of sense of very close closeness with God, like our Father. So more closeness feeling, more willingness, and also more sort of courage. I am son of God. God described infinite love. So we all have seed of that compassion. And also my Father always taking care of me, always look after me, like that. Wonderful. At the same time, out of 7 billion human beings, over 1 billion non-believer. And among about 6 billion believer, different beliefs. Some sort of ancient Indian tradition is no concept of creator, but rather self-creation. So different perception, different perceptions, like that. So each have their own sort of beauty. So people who follower of Christianity or Islam or Judaism and many other ancient Indian non-Buddhist tradition or non-Buddhism, because non-Buddhist as well as non-Jainism, they believe Creator. Then Jainism, Buddhism, no concept of God, because Creator. So it's a different mental disposition. Therefore, there are now almost 3,000 years, the different time, different area, with different cultural heritage, different way of life, these different sort of philosophical views, develop. So each have its own beauty. And it is very helpful to overall humanity. I think this is very good among the humanity. So many different mental disposition. So different way of approach to promote inner value. Wonderful. Then to non-believer, as I mentioned briefly, one of my commitment is promotion of human value. That also I call kasota, basic.
Secular.
Secular secular mabit kasa.
Universal compassion.
Oh.
Ethics, basic ethics. No.
I don't know, it's basic ethics or something. Because now in India, the Indian constitution itself is very much based on secular concept. So according to Indian understanding, some Indian understanding, secular means respect all religions and also respect non-believer. In the West, secular means disrespect religion, and also some, I think, negative attitudes toward religion. So the very word secular different sort of the interpretation. So in any way, now out of 7 billion, over 1 billion non-believer, these are also human beings. I think one problem is those non-believer, since they do not accept any sort of spirituality, spiritual value, so they also, you see, not much pay attention about love, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, these things. So that's a mistake. Whether accept religion or not, that's one question. These basic human value, so long they are human beings, you have to sort of, give this deeper value. Without love, how can develop happy family without love and kindness? And actually, we are social animal. Social animal, you see, they mentally, emotionally, there must be some sort of the way of thinking which bring together. That's love. And with love, sense of community. So then we are social animal. One individual, no matter how powerful, just one single person cannot survive. Our survival depends on rest of the community. Now today's world, each individual's future very much related with 7 billion human beings. 7 billion human beings happy, and you individual have maximum benefit. If 7 billion human beings, a lot of turmoil or something, killing each other, like today's sort of situation, and one individual difficult to feel happy or peace. So therefore, whether believe religion or not, you are a human being. You want happy life. So happy life from material, from money, from power, superficial. The real happiness is related with mental experience, not sensorial experience. Sensorial experience, animal also have same. We human beings, this marvelous intelligence, either, you see, become source of happiness or source of worry. You have all the facilities, but at the same time can be very, very unhappy person. Other hand, materially poor, but mentally very happy. One occasion I met a Catholic monk in Montserrat in Barcelona. No, not Barcelona, in Spain. So I met one Catholic monk. He spent, I was told he spent 5 years in the mountain, hermit life, very little hot meal, tea and bread. When he come to see me, I already informed that story way. So I asked him, I was told, you see, you spent 5 years in mountain, hermit life, and very little facility. What kind of sort of practice, what kind of meditation? And he answered me, meditate on love. When he mentioned that, in his eyes, something very, very special, joyful sort of expression. So such person, deliberately, you see, the kasota, choose very simple kasota, simplicity, simple life, very little facility, but that person enjoy immensely inner peace. happiness. And some of the billionaire, they say, very rich. I know some billionaire. They say, when we, after sort of exchange some nice words, then when we become something closer, then they express their deeper feeling, too much worry. Billionaire, at the same time, very unhappy person. So money, matter, cannot produce inner peace, peace of mind. Peace of mind is a must develop within our own mind, not rely on external facilities. Actually, physical difficulties can subdue with because of the mental peace. But mental sort of, because of the crisis or disturbed mind, cannot subdue by money, by power. So obviously, the mental level experience is more important than the physical level experiences. So we as a human being, the God's gift of this wonderful brain, so we should utilize that brain in order to keep inner peace. Then you can consider genuine human being. If we just use sensorial experiences, some sort of also nice
Sights.
Nice scenery or something, or sports, and music, and taste, and smell, and touch, including sex. If you only consider these things are something very important, then like animal. So we, as a human being, we must sort of utilize a deeper level of our ability to think, to tackle our emotions, irrespective whether believer or non-believer. So that I usually call, without relying on religious belief, use our intelligence and try to reduce destructive emotion, and through increasing constructive emotion, like that. So if you have believe God, wonderful. If you haven't, okay. Still you are a human being.